Welcome to the Steve Reads His Post podcast. For those of you who are too busy or too lazy to actually read my post, I've taken on the huge effort of reading them to you. Enjoy. Dynamics 365, Business Central versus Customer Engagement. Microsoft recently announced Dynamics 365 Business Central, the official name for the product that was codenamed Tenerife. This is the long-anticipated, fully SaaSified version of Full Nav and is available now. At the same time, Microsoft also announced a new customer engagement option, Dynamics 365 Sales Professional, a feature-limited version of their full Dynamics 365 Enterprise Sales application at a lower cost. Where do they fit in the picture? Don't say SMB. It's not that SMB, small and mid-sized businesses, is now a dirty word in Dynamics. Rather, Microsoft would prefer not to segment their Dynamics products by company size anymore. Once you lay the SMB brand on a product, you kind of remove it from consideration for any non-SMB. What is more important is the complexity of a business, any business. This should really be the determining factor for what products will best suit a customer. All SMBs are not necessarily simple, nor are all large businesses complex. Dynamics 365 Business Central and Dynamics 365 Sales Professional are good examples of size-neutral product names. Maybe next we'll see Enterprise change to Ultimate for size neutrality across the line. I can hear you. I'm standing right here. SMB represents a pretty good sized customer base. It actually dwarfs all other segments combined in sheer numbers. SMB has also gotten used to special treatment from everybody. Credit card issuers, office supply discounts, small fleet programs, government programs. You name any business need, and there's a special deal just for them. Some of these deals are so good, larger businesses try and pass themselves off as small just to take advantage. So, has Microsoft abandoned the SMB? Not at all. They're just leaving it up to you to figure out what products you need. Would it be easier if there were a flashing sign over the one product that fit you best? Maybe, but given the fact that all businesses are different, wouldn't you prefer making the decision of what is best for your needs? We'll see. What's in a name? What do you think of when you hear the name Dynamics 365? If you're thinking that this is a single product, you would be incorrect. Dynamics 365 is a family of products, all focused on business solutions. Isn't email a business solution? Sure, you use email in your business, but it is really a communication tool, so email falls within the category of productivity solutions, along with everything else that is part of Office 365. The line between business solutions and productivity solutions is a little fuzzy, even for people who use these terms daily like me. We can make it even fuzzier by integrating the two sides, but that is a post for another day. The key here is that Dynamics 365 is a family of different business solutions sharing a top-level name. Some of these products are vastly different, not only in what they provide, but the platforms upon which they are built, the ways in which they are customized, and even the UIs in which they are presented. In many ways, it's like a Chinese menu for which you can assemble your own custom plate, but in some areas there are forks in the road that must be taken. Over time, some of these forks will be eliminated, but today you're going to have to make some forking decisions. Dynamics 365 Business Central. One of the first forks in the road that you will come to is what I call the CE-BC crossroads. CE is customer engagement, which itself is not so much a product, but a subcategory of products that sit on a particular platform that we used to call CRM. I'll cover this below, but know that CE and BC are two different platforms, which I'll also cover below. Business Central, as I said before, is a fully SaaSified version of Nav. What does that mean? It means that Microsoft has built this product on their own servers in a multi-tenant configuration, which allows for Microsoft to offer this product to customers on a monthly subscription basis. This is the same path CRM took a few years ago, and the same path Office 365 was launched on. It is the path of all future products coming from all modern providers. So that kind of had to happen, and it did. Dynamics 365 Business Central is the evolution of Nav, a product that was primarily an ERP, finance and accounting system, that was primarily targeted to mid-sized businesses. Like many ERP systems, it also has some basic sales capabilities, so for certain businesses, it could be considered an all-in-one solution. In fact, NAV powers businesses of all sizes, from very small SMBs all the way up to full-on enterprise customers. Business Central is, for all intents and purposes, NAV in the cloud, so there's no reason to think it cannot do the same. Customer engagement. The customer engagement subcategory includes things like sales, service, marketing, project service, and field service. Notice it does not include finance or accounting. There's no general ledger in customer engagement. Therefore, customer engagement is clearly not an all-in-one path. You will still need another system for accounting and finance, like, for example, Business Central. Wait a minute, you said BC is an all-in-one, so why would I need two? Depending on your needs, you may not. BC could be all you need, but how would you know? It will depend primarily on how complex your sales needs are, as well as your needs for service or marketing or field service or project services, if you have those. While Business Central is very strong on the finance and accounting side, its sales capabilities are quite light, at least in comparison to the sales capabilities of customer engagement. Are your sales needs sophisticated or complex? Do you have a customer service or marketing need? If so, then you'll probably take the customer engagement fork in the road. Forking convergence. The great Yogi Berra once said, when you come to a fork in the road, take it. So if you choose a fork today, do they ever connect up again? I'm glad you asked. Yes, they can. For example, let's say you started with the Business Central fork and later your sales needs became complex. You could certainly add Dynamics 365 Sales Professional and it could take over the sales aspects of Business Central. Or coming from the other side, let's say you already had an ERP system in place that you were satisfied with, so you took the customer engagement fork for something like Dynamics 365 Sales and or Dynamics 365 Marketing. Later, for some reason, like maybe outgrowing QuickBooks, you decide you want to add Business Central to the mix. No worries, your sales system doesn't change, it just starts talking to Business Central via integration. The Big Mac. Customers will choose a path based on where their needs are deficient. If it is sales, but their ERP is okay, then they will head down the customer engagement fork. If their ERP is lacking, but their sales are okay, they will head down the Business Central fork. But what if everything is crap? Then maybe these forks become parallel paths, with the integration occurring as they go forward down both. Of course, it's more than just integrating between customer engagement and Business Central. Any customer will also want to integrate Office 365 into the mix. All of this is possible. It isn't necessarily as simple as checking a box, but this is where your knowledgeable Microsoft partner will help. Frankly, your partner will also be able to guide you on the best path based on your specific needs because there is no solution that is best for SMB or best for enterprise anymore. There's only what's best for you.